Hey guys, I wanted to do a little review of the arcade 1-up Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. This is MAME, and I'm going to show you how this plays. Now, this is the 5.0 T unit. I have every single revision of MK that you can possibly, and we're talking about Mortal Kombat 1, which is the one I play. I'm not interested in 2 or 3, so I couldn't tell you too much about those, but I have everything from the prototype revision all the way up to the latest 5.0 T unit, which is the most recent ROM, which is what Arcade 1-Up should have been using. And I just want to show you like how well this plays compared to the 1-Up machine that I bought, which is absolutely terrible, and I don't recommend anyone buy one for unless you just want the cabinet and you're going to swap out the parts. If you're hoping to play Mortal Kombat on that thing and have an even remotely decent experience and you think it's going to be like the arcade, it's definitely not. And I'll just quickly run through something here. So first I'll show this, and I'm running CRT shaders, whatever, doesn't affect gameplay, but let me just take Johnny Cage and show you some of the things I'm able to do here, as far as what you should be able to do. Now it plays a lot faster on here, and this isn't even a low latency version of MAME. This is just whatever. So you see this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Basically, it's infinite. You should stick to the AI like glue, okay? You can't do that on a 1-up. You'll end up jumping over the AI. You can land it twice, but what will happen is you can land it twice on a 1-up machine. But what will happen is you'll bounce back and the game will actually lag, which is just not acceptable. I mean, the timing is off. It's slower than molasses on the 1-up arcade. The gameplay is so slow. I mean, it's fucking terrible. You know, jabs, I can get my jabs out way faster on here. But you know, I just wanted to show you mainly that jump punch. I can't really demonstrate to you how this is faster, because when I show it in a video, it appears to be kind of similar. It's something you have to feel, and if you know how to, you know, if you've played Mortal Kombat on the arcade or on the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, the arcade collections, you'll notice it right away where it's just terrible. Just terrible. Okay, so that's the 5.0 T unit. Let's say the arcade 1-up is running a really old revision, okay? Well, let's just go to the prototype version of Mortal Kombat before the game was even officially released with the 1.0 revision. Let's just go to a super old prototype version. So you're not able to do things as quickly here. And I'm talking just in regards to the Johnny Cage jump punch, because that's the really only way I can kind of convey this in the video of the speed and you know, kind of the stuff you're able to do. I'm able to do a lot more on here as far as double jump kicks, which is damn near impossible to do on the 1-up arcade machine because of the slow, sluggish, feeling like you're underwater gameplay. And I wanted to like the arcade 1-up, I really did, and I'm going to show you guys that here in a minute. But I'm so disappointed by it. I mean, for the price they charge, $500, I got mine for $300 from this place, because it had a damaged box, but other than that, it was fine. But okay, so this is an early revision. Now the gravity has changed in these earlier revisions. Get it out here. Well, this one's giving me a little bit of trouble, but you're able to jump over and still do the jump punch. Let me see. There it is. So it's a little slower in this revision, but you can still get it, you know, without any problem. So let me, in a moment here, just move over to, and I'm not really trying my hardest here. I'm just, you know, trying to demonstrate this and have this phone here at the same time. And before you guys just think I'm some schmo that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I am a top ranked player on Fightcade. I play under the names Transgender Goro and Roseville Reaper, also Art Vandalay. So I'm a top ranked guy on there, and I've played in real life on real machines, and I've played Chileans, some of the best in the world I've played, and I've beaten them, and I love this game. It's my favorite game, and I'm going to show you now. I'm going to move over to the 1UP machine and just show you how bad it sucks. Alright, so here we are on the 1UP machine. I did change the buttons to hat parts and the joysticks as well, because the stock button sucked, and this has nothing to do with the button swap because it was the same way before when I tested the stock buttons. So let me just go ahead, and this is me here. I just started playing. I'm 40-0. It's, you know, I'm fighting with the game to try to play. Honestly, it's really terrible. And you know, I thought these machines were marketed toward people who grew up with the game, love the game, and kind of want to bring, you know, the experience into like a little arcade. You want to bring it home. But as guys were telling me, a lot of the 1UP crowd, they're like, you know, no, it's basically just a toy. We all know, well, some people seem to make it out to be that they all know that it's not accurate and it's not, you know, they just wanted to casually play and have fun. Well, even casually, why would you want to casually play something that's broken? You know, like why is that acceptable? I'll just take Johnny Cage here, and I don't know. Look at these lines in the screen. I don't know if that's coming across, but these BOE monitors that everybody's you know, think the greatest things in sliced bread are not good. Okay, look at, we can't get the consecutive hits. You'll just jump over. You'll just jump right over. That is not true to the arcade, so it just tells you right there that either the hit detection's been changed, the timing's off, it's not emulating the game correctly, something is askew. And I'm only showing this to demonstrate that, you know, something is wrong with the gameplay. You can feel it instantly. The jabs don't come out as quick. The specials don't come out as quick. You can't do double jump kicks. Okay, on the real arcade, every single revision on the real arcade, they all had where the second player always has a 1 frame advantage, and you can test this by setting controls in MAME for 2 players and set the second player controls the same as the first player controls. There was some slowdown right there. I don't know if you caught that, but this is offline and it's dropping frames. Offline and it's dropping frames. I thought at the very least, if the online sucked, which I was expecting it to because I heard it did, I thought, well, I'll be able to have one of my buddies over, we'll have a beer, we'll play some local play, you know, whatever. That'll be fine. But nope, that's not an option, because not only is the gameplay so trash, sluggish, and slow, it drops frames on top of it. And I mean, they're using this Moo emulation shit. Well, they need to stop doing that, and they need to just use a version of the MAME ROM or something, because this is just, it's just garbage. You can't pull off moves the same way as you can on a real machine. And okay, back to my second player frame advantage. If you set the controls in MAME or on Fightcade to be the same, 1 player, 2 player, set them the same. Walk toward the character that you are, walk toward the opposite character, and both crouch right down by each other and throw an uppercut. You'll see that the second player will always land his uppercut first. And in this game, I haven't tested that yet, and I will, but the reason I bring that up is because when you're playing human intellect and you're playing against a person, when you're up in the air and when you're both jumping at each other and you simultaneously kick, on a real arcade, both hits will register as damage, but only player 1 will get knocked back. Player 2 won't get knocked back from that. In this, both register as damage and neither character gets knocked back. Again, I mean, it's not true to arcade. And I mean, the graphics are good. They're good enough. They're basically spot on. They are spot on. The gameplay, however, is horrendous. As far as from my perspective, and I mean, I consider myself to be a pro. I mean, shit, I've beat top player guys. I mean, I am a pro. You know, and anyone who doesn't think so, jump on Fightcade. Let me know who you are, and we can get it on, and I can show you. And right now, I'm just, you know, I'm not trying to be the man. I'm just trying to demonstrate. Just you're constantly fighting with this game to make it do what you want to do. It's not fun for me, having played on, you know, real machines and on Fightcade. I mean, Fightcade's great and MAME is great. Even the versions of MAME that I have that are not the low input lag versions, that aren't even the best for Mortal Kombat, are way better than this. And it is a bummer because I was wanting to like this, man. It's cool. You know, I love MK. And I thought, oh, cool. It's a little replica machine. I know it's not, you know, obviously it's not a CRT in here and it's not a real machine and not as much space, whatever. But, you know, if it would have played right, it would have been fine. And I knew it was going to have a little bit of input lag because this is not a CRT. And I'm familiar with and it's hard for me to even detect the slight input lag between an LCD monitor or a IPS, what have you, gaming monitor to a CRT. That's kind of a little tricky for me to decipher. You can still feel it, but it's not noticeable. This is not just the lag caused from a monitor. It feels like it's the actual ROM is not emulated properly. Either that or it's been changed to play differently, which who the hell is doing that? Who's changing a game to play differently? Who's butchering a classic title that people love and have sunk tens of thousands of hours into, some people, you know, probably myself included in that, but who's going to change this shit around? You're not Ed Boon. You're not John Tobias. Don't be fucking with game code and emulation. Just put the straight ROM on this PCB. The gameplay on this is complete trash. Now, if you want to get one of these machines, oh yeah, it's got a light up marquee, this and that. Cool. Mod it though. I see why people put aftermarket monitors and shit in there and run MAME, because they want the fast, real, unaltered game. What they know and love. That's what they want. There's some guys trying to tell me that, oh, they don't care. They grew up, you know, playing Sega. They just want casual stuff, whatever. Hey, man, I want the real deal. I want the real shit. This appears to be it. When you look at it, it appears to be it. This is not it. And I can show you, because I haven't really found any close-up shots of the scan lines. I mean, it doesn't really improve anything. If you're going to do this, you need a proper CRT shader with, you know, a lot more emulated effects than just a scan line generator, because this doesn't look look good. I mean, if you're trying to replicate that old CRT look, you need more than scan lines. You can see all the pixelation and everything. It's just not how I prefer to play, but that's no big deal. I already knew that. I was going to deal with that. What I'm not going to deal with is the horrible gameplay that's like you're underwater, moves aren't registering, things have been changed that are not accurate to the arcade. Moves are harder to pull off. Everything is just slower, guys. And I just wanted people to know that before they ran out and paid all this money for one of these. What, they're asking $500 for one of these machines? $500 for one of these machines, and it does not play Mortal Kombat the right way. It is not any revision of Mortal Kombat that I've ever played. This is some kind of weird custom thing that is not, that you basically have to kind of learn how to do things again, and some things you can't even do. So not good. And this is the reason I got this, and pardon me for just running on and talking, but you know, this is a passion of mine. Like I said before, I love this game. It's officially licensed by Midway. I mean, this thing's got a Midway logo on it. Okay, so this is all that other shit. It's all unofficial way to play. Like, Fightcade is awesome, way better than this for online play or offline play, hands down, no question about it. That's just straight facts. But it's not truly an official way. This is licensed by Midway, you know, so I'm like, okay, it's a licensed product, but you know, the guys at Midway now, they don't know what Mortal Kombat is. They don't sit there and play. They're not passionate about this. They're just cashing in. There was just lag there in the demo screen. They're not passionate about this. These aren't the guys of yesteryear that you know, grew up playing this shit. They don't care. At least that's my opinion, because if they did, they wouldn't have released something like this. Anyone who can play this game, that plays this machine, will laugh at this machine. So I just wanted to get that out there, guys. If you got any questions or anything, just let me know in the comments. But again, for these scan lines, I mean, I'll do some up close shots. This is whatever. It is what it is. I couldn't see anything of this with scan lines on compared to off in YouTube videos, and I was kind of curious about if they possibly had any other effects mixed in there, or what it looked like. But it's just lines on the screen, and I don't know if you can see the backlighting on this BOE, but you can see strips of light. It's not great. So yeah. So this video is going to be all chopped up because I'm still just pissed off about this 1-up sucking so bad as far as the gameplay is concerned. But I'm just going to demonstrate a double jump kick with sub, how it's fairly easy to do on MAME, on a real machine, whatever, and it's damn near impossible to do on an arcade 1-up. And even if you get it, when you land the second kick, the game will stutter. And it's really shit. So here we go. Here's a MAME revision 5.0T. Easy. That was a easy. No problems at all. And you actually kind of need to pull that off if you're playing someone who's good, because you need that extra damage. Let me get him to, oh jeez, I'm trying to get him to do it. Well, he doesn't want to do it right now, but oh fuck. This 1-up's got me all frazzled, guys. Here we go. Well, not that time. Okay, let me get this. Easy. I can demonstrate on Kano too. It's a little harder against the AI because they human players will jump towards you a lot. The AI really won't. Okay, let me just end raiding here. And I'll show you some more on Kano, and then I'll move to the 1-up and try it. But like I said, if you do land the second kick, it's the game will lag out, and it's just not good. Okay. Easy. Easy. That's 3 in a row, no problem at all. Let me move to the 1-up. Okay, so here we are on the 1-up, and keep in mind, guys, I just set this up. I'm not like top of the leaderboards, and I almost don't want to be, because the more I play this and try to... Oh, no one ever accepts games, so let me just get out of this. The more I play this and try to learn the jank, the worse I feel I'm going to be when I try to play on real machines or on arcade ROMs on Fightcade. When I'm playing the ROMs on MAME, I feel I'm going to do worse. So it's like I don't want to retrain myself in Mortal Kombat Jank Edition just to be, you know, a 1-up leader. What the hell does that even mean if this is just for casual play? Who gives a shit? Why even have a leaderboard? But let me try some double jump kicks and all that on here. All right, here we got Mortal Kombat Jank Edition. Let me land some double jump kicks. Now, I am using a Sanwa stick on my PC, which does make, see, like, he wouldn't land it when I went to kick to the ground. The timing is just way off with this. Come on, Kano, you bald bastard. God, even that feels slow. Can't even teabag in this game. So anyway, yeah, I'm using a Sanwa stick on my PC. It makes it a little easier as far as freezing and jumping and stuff like that. I like it. I prefer it over the hap, but on an arcade machine, it's no problem doing double jump kicks right here. Nothing. He won't land it. It just doesn't work the same as anything else. You have to do underwater mode on here. And again, I'm not trying to beat the AI, guys. I'm just trying to demonstrate this, how simple tactics or simple techniques don't work on here because of the delay. Okay, come on. See, you know, I feel the AI behaves differently on here too, and they're both the see, like, he should be rolling there. The machine over there, or I'm sorry, the MAME ROM I showed, that's running on a very, very hard difficulty, and so is this. Now, I don't know if I perceive it to be the AI's acting differently, or if it's just the slow delay in the emulation is causing me to think that. Oh, okay, I got one there. And he actually wasn't even in the air. It can be done. It's just a lot harder. See, like, he wouldn't do it. Let's see. See, it's not. It's just not butter. It's not smooth. Nope. See, not even close. And this is ass. And I'm making this video not just because I'm mad that I got ripped off, but because, you know, and I'm sure, I know a lot of you guys already know this, but these YouTubers and stuff putting out reviews on these things and telling you how awesome these cabinets are and they love it, and they're showing you rooms with 1,000,000 of these 1-ups in there. A lot of these guys are getting kickbacks from the company. They're being paid to promote this stuff, or they're given free machines, and of course they're gonna say it's great that, you know, they're getting free shit. But me, I'm just a guy that knows this game like the back of my hand, loves this game. You know, I'm very passionate about this game. It's pretty much the only game I play these days. I love it that much. But don't waste your money on this thing, guys. At least not right now. Throw me a comment in the comment section whenever you see this video, and if I still have this set up like this, I'll let you know if it's fixed or not. But as of now, it is a disaster. And this is January 9th, 2024. This thing's been out for a while. No one wants games, and there's barely anyone to play. But just spend your money on something else, guys. You don't know when an emergency is going to come up, when you need some money. You just never know. Here, just to prove I don't completely suck here, let me play this guy. Show some online gameplay here. But yeah, like, unless they want to give us like the real deal, save your money. Don't bother with this, or unless you plan on modding it, in which case, I mean, I don't know. There's got to be a better platform than this. I will say the machine itself is pretty cool, though. Like, I would have had this dude dead already on Fightcade. Like, I'm finishing matches in 70 seconds a lot of times, and this is just... we're slow-mo. See, like, it's not even registering shit. And a lot of the fatalities you can do, like the slow motion punch into fatal spine rip, doesn't work yet either, as far as I know, in 42 matches I've played now. I don't know. I don't know if this guy is like good on the 1-up community or whatever, but and unfortunately, that's kind of what you got to do to win on here, is just jab people to death. I like to do walking jabs, which is extremely hard to do because they're so slow on here. See, like, that dude would have never pushed that uppercut through on. This just sucks. I'll play some more if this guy sticks around. Now, if I was... no, he's gone. Now, if I was on Fightcade or playing local, I would choose a different character, but I want to stick with sub because sub and Raiden actually do the best when there's lag involved. I don't know, for some reason the slide gets through pretty easily, and so does Raiden's uppercuts and jabs. Oh man, I can't say anything good about the gameplay. I like the UI. Oh, and what is this? What in the hell is this? Like, I thought, well, I'll play some Defender, okay? I go to play Defender. They really want you to use both one player and two player buttons. So you're using two buttons over here. You're using, oh, it's got dark on me. You're using two buttons over here, two over here, and two over here. You got to play the game like this? This is using, let's count them out, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's using 7 buttons here. Obviously only 6 over here. I mean, I just don't know. Couldn't we make the player 1 a button? Like, that's just not good. It's just stupid. I guess we're missing one extra button, whatever. But I shouldn't have to span across the whole control deck to play one game. It's so awkward. That's another annoyance, but whatever. It is what it is. Nobody else is playing, so there you have it. And let me just see here, because maybe this is gotta be on like very easy to land those Johnny jump punches. Let's just test it out. Let's just turn scan lines off too. I don't know if that'll. I noticed lag on, or dropped frames, excuse me, on with on and off scan lines. It doesn't matter. Let me go ahead here and I'll try those jump punches, and then I'll show you that 2-player advantage, 1-frame advantage on the uppercut thing. I can replicate it here. Although I will say, when playing against a human opponent, when we both jump kicked each other at the exact same time, this happened like 3 or 4 times already. We both took damage, but only one of us were knocked back. Or I'm sorry, neither one of us were knocked back. On the... Nope, no such luck. We're just jumping over. Nope. 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 Ass-tastic, guys. Come get your ass on with Mortal Kombat 2 Arcade 1-Up Deluxe. It's one ass of a good time. There we go. We got 2. But what he does is he just gets pushed back. And that's not how it should go. Okay, let me show you this uppercut. This 2-player advantage here. So I'll both pick the same character. I'm gonna walk up, crouch, and I'm gonna hit the uppercut at the same time. Player 2 always lands first. Got it. Got it. And that's what I mean. It's always, and it just lagged there. Oh, I hit that one a little early, but see, I don't know what that's about. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be the same, but the knockdown mechanic on here it's fine, but see, I don't know, man. That shouldn't be. Okay, I hit at the same time. I mean, it might just be me making an error, but I'm pretty spot on here. Yeah, okay. Might just be hitting that early sometimes. Yeah. Sorry for repeating myself a lot too, guys. I just want to get the information out there that this really is no good unless you're planning on ripping the guts out. Double jump during online matches. You both hit at the same time. You both take damage. Nobody gets knocked back. It's really awkward and really weird, and that goes against all the MK law of physics. It's just not what we know. I don't know if that always happens or if it just happened to me a few times or what, but it's something I've noticed with, and it's something I've never noticed on MAME, Fightcade, Arcade, what have you. And guys, if you want to check out any of my replays here, Art Vandalay, Transgender Goro, by the way, all of these guys I've beaten. And this guy that's above me, he sucks. Kung Leo's very good. All of these guys are really good, minus a few on here. This dude's awesome. This dude's a fraud. This dude's good. This dude's the man. Very good. I haven't played this person too much, I don't think. But guys, I don't run from matches. I stick it through till the end. I don't leave. This is also me, Roseville Reaper here. Let's see, I got 6,800 matches logged in. This is my account when I first started out, before I even played any Mortal Kombat online. You can check the old replays. I sucked, and I was getting beat by easy players, but I definitely rose up and started whooping lots of ass. So yeah, that's me. True Coup, he's a great U.S. player. He and I are the best in the U.S. Nobody's fucking with us, and he is. Oh man, I hate to say it. I feel he's better than me. Although I have been getting some wins on him, and I think I'm going to be getting more in the future. I've learned a lot since I first started playing him. AJ Main Man, this is one of my troll accounts. I made this. There's another AJ Main Man on here who won't play me. He's kind of a punk. His is AJ _ main _ man, and mine is AJ Main Man. Slap You Up Chuck, that's also me. I think that's pretty much it. So if you want to check out any of my replays, feel free to do so on Fightcade. This is, Super Roseville Reaper, that's also me. Funk Master Sex, that's also me. Okay, now that's it for real. And you have to make these other accounts, and you have to be lower rank, or else you can't get games. People will just avoid you, and B rank players who want to hold on to their B rank, like the frauds I was talking about, such as this guy. You know, he'll only play scrubs, and you know, as soon as you get good and start beating him, he doesn't want anything to do with you. Ghetto Mox, he was a pretty good player, used to beat me a lot, and he's down for some games. Gatito Mox, whatever the hell, he's down for some games, but yeah, if you're a lower rank, like if I try to play him from a C rank account, he won't play because he doesn't want to lose rank, and it's just really lame. This whole ranking system just kind of ruins stuff. Dookie, Angel Dookie, this guy is, he's extremely good. He's on a whole nother level. I've beaten him, and I've beaten him multiple times, but it's hard. I mean, I'm sweating and furiously smacking buttons and waking up in the morning with numb hands after I play that dude. He is really great. But you know, like I said, I've beaten the best, and you can check out any of my replays. Feel free. Let me just do a few games on Fightcade and just show you what an absolute joy it is playing on here with proper CRT filters, making things look great. But it's the speed and accuracy of the emulation which is so nice. I mean, the commands come out as you expect them to. Sorry guys, I got this phone trying to be perched on my neck here, and it's a little tough to see. That shit you can't do on Arcade 1-Up. Those chip jabs, it's nearly impossible. It's like you know, you can't do it, basically what I'm trying to say. Shit, man, I've been playing so much on that fucking Arcade 1-Up, and that's what I'm talking about. I almost don't want to play with it, because then it's going to make me suck on here. Alright. See that little walking chip? Really easy to get your spacing here. On the 1-Up, it's tough to do. So this is Fightcade, by the way, guys. The preferred way to play online. I guess people are still playing on the PS3 on the arcade collection, which is pretty cool. I wasn't aware people are still playing on there. I know it was pretty decent on the 360. See this shit? This guy's pretty good. He's not really letting me do those walking chip jabs, but I have been getting them a little bit right here. You cannot do that properly on the 1-Up. Just can't do it. But yeah, Fightcade is just amazing. Now, if Arcade 1-Up played like this, we'd be good to go. That shit, very hard to do on 1-up. I would go as far as to say you can't do it properly. And like I said before, man, it's weird because playing on that machine, I got it right behind me. Playing on that machine makes me a worse player. I would have had this dude. I mean, I'm still beating him, but I feel like I'm rusty, like almost I got rust, and I shouldn't feel like that because I just played Mortal Kombat on that stupid arcade 1-up, you know, 5 minutes ago. Okay, he's got this one. And that's no filter. Filter. Nice. He's got me, guys. Nice. Oh. Yeah, good luck doing this on an arcade 1-up. It's a little hard trying to hold this thing in play, but doing what I can here, guys. And that'll do it. Oh, we got one more. Nope, that's it. So he was a C rank player, and he's pretty decent. But the experience on here is just so much better. We'll go ahead and give it another go here. I'll go all out on this one. I'll just take my main man sub the whole way through. See if he can get by that. See those chips? You just can't do it. And I'm sounding like a broken record on here, but it just pisses me off. You can't do that on the 1-up machine. Those walking jabs, man, that's a huge part of my strategy. I can land a few, I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's just not like it should be. And I don't know whose fault that is. I don't know if people ported that to the arcade 1-up. I don't know if it's that Moo emulation shit what's causing that or what, but yeah, it is not good, guys. And unless you guys can play like this against C players and shut them out, and B players and shut them down, then you need to just shut up because you don't know how to play, basically. Nice. It's just, it's effortless on here. On the 1-up, it's a complete struggle from beginning to end. It's like I feel like nothing is doing like I want it to do. And see, I mean, I'll brutalize people. Oh, as I say that, he starts coming back. And just to show you here what can be done on the PC, I mean, no filters, filters, no filters, filters. It takes more than scan lines to make the image look good if you really want to emulate this properly. I'm using a program called CRT Royale, and it's really nice. And the stuff on RetroArch, I've played around with it. It's kind of cool, but it doesn't. Nothing is as good as this. See if I can land a double jump kick on this guy. It's harder to do when they're planted on the ground. See if I can get a double jump kick on him. Not there, but gotta really catch him in the air if you want to get it like guaranteed. And it's a little hard to catch him in the air. And see how like I was doing my jabs, but I was able to block as well, which on arcade 1-up, almost every time when I'm doing those walking jabs, I don't have a problem blocking on here, but they'll almost always land an uppercut on me. It sucks, guys. Don't let these companies rip you off. Get the real shit and be done. See that? Punch into fatality. Can't do that on a 1-up. And that right there is just the sick kind of shit that is cool to do, which makes people, newbies and stuff, when you do it to them, they're just like, oh my God. Now, if you can't do that on a 1-up machine, how cool is that? You know what I mean? It's not.